Professor Luke Johnson, who is a distinguished New Testament scholar at Emory University, points out that all of the recent spate of books claiming to uncover the real Jesus follow the same predictable pattern. It goes like this. 1. The book begins by trumpeting the scholarly credentials of the author and his prodigious research. 2. The author claims to offer some new and maybe even suppressed interpretation of who Jesus really was. 3. The truth about Jesus is said to be discovered by means of sources outside the New Testament, which enable us to read the Gospels in a new way which is at odds with their face value meaning. 4. This new interpretation is provocative and maybe even titillating. For example, that Jesus was married to Mary Magdalene, or was the leader of a hallucinogenic cult, or was a Jewish cynic philosopher. And 5, it is implied that traditional Christian beliefs are therefore undermined and need to be revised. Now, if you hear of books following this familiar 5-point pattern, then your critical antennae should immediately go up. You are about to be duped. For the fact is that there is no document outside the New Testament which calls into question the portrait of Jesus painted in the Gospels. In the words of John Meyer, who is a prominent New Testament critic, the idea that the apocryphal Gospels offer us new information about Jesus is, and I quote, largely fantasy, end quote. The fact is that these writings are later derivative writings shaped by the theology of the 2nd century or even later, and that what this means, in the words of Professor Johnson, is that despite all of the hoopla in the media, the writings of the New Testament remain our best historical witnesses to the life of Jesus.